Hi guys and welcome back to my channel. I hope you're all doing good. I hope you're all doing fine. So, you know what time it is? Boom boom. You know what time it is? Boom boom. Time for Rich to eat her dinner. That's what time it is? Boom boom. Boom boom boom. So, I've just done a quick thumbnail. I've just put some Parmesan on. You know, they don't. And you know what's about happens. We've got to put some of this bad boy on. Yes, we do. Because we love a bit of heat. Ooh. One momento. Give it to me. It's in a memento. Dum 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 dum. Dum dum. Oh, that's it. There we go. Parmesan, whatever you want to call it. So we've got spaghetti bolognese, guys. Obviously, I'll put Parmesan on top. We've got triple cheese garlic bread. Obviously, it was just normal cheese garlic bread. Then I put some cream cheese on top with some grated cheese on top of that. On top of that. So, I'll say, will I do a sketty or will I do pasta? And I was like, you know what? We've had a sketty, we've had pasta quite a few times. So I've decided to do biscotti today. Oh, I'm starving. Oh. Bang goes the heat. Boom. Oh. Oh dear. Oh Daisy. Oh. Cheese heaven. Lovely. Lovely, lovely. Mm. Mm. Oh. Well, I see. Well, I see today. Yes, I do. I approve you. Oh. Have a bite, guys. Have a bite. Ow. Hot. Mm. More on the 22nd. God damn it. Mm. Warm. So hopefully by weekend I will be back in the sitting room. Here she comes. Here she comes to ruin the day. That's what I say. Went down the wrong hole. The heat backfired. Go lie down, Chloe. There's no fire. Oh. Why is it you can suck when you've got teeth in, but you can't when you haven't got teeth in? Is it like the... Oh no. Is it because you've got something to stop? I haven't got a clue. I haven't got a Scooby-Doo. I don't. I think that one was just being naughty. These ones are fine. These ones are fine. Fine and dandy. Definitely better doing it like that. Definitely. How you've all been the last years? I can't remember. A bit of yes, some more for yes. Oh. Well, what can I say to you today? I haven't done my research yet. Things have been happening and my mind hasn't been on it. But I'm going to do it tonight. Once I finish this, do the dishes. burning my nose. I was just thinking there, would you like a story time about when I lived in Turkey? So, obviously when I lived over there, my ex-husband wouldn't let us work. But before we were married, before I was married to him, I went to work for somebody. Was in a hotel, it was just a small one. And at the time I didn't know. Wasn't until after I got the job that he was one of the local mafias. Was a nice bloke. Kind of felt him for that, you know. But it didn't last long, like, working there. So obviously it was only a small hotel. And they already had, like, enough staff there. And then I fell ill. And I ended up being in hospital. Well, it wasn't really a story time, was it? But if you ever go to Turkey, or if you've ever been to Turkey, you would have probably come across local mafia or heard about local mafia. You know, in every city. Tourist place, city. That was in Monmouth. Bologna was worse, and that's where I lived. For your muff? How dare it? Muff off. But yeah, Bologna. There was like plenty going on there. With the mafia. I remember, this is a story time, when I was in Alanya. I was learning to read Turkish. We speak it even. My ex-husband would never teach us, I had to learn on my own. So I had my little dictionary. I would sit in front of the telly, or I would have a paper in front of us. And if I heard the word like repeated continuously, I would like look it up in my dictionary. I would be like, that must be it. And I would like repeat it in my head what I was hearing. So I was watching the news this one time, and it came on the news that there had been an explosion in the diner. That's where some of his relatives live. And so he came in from work, and I'm like, I explained to him what I've seen on the news. He went, oh, it's, what was it, what you said? Oh, it's nothing to worry about, it's just normal. Okay. It's like a bomb went off or something. And a couple of days later, he came back, like he came home from work. And he went, do you remember telling us about the explosion? And then I went, He went, well, it was me brother's, weren't they? It was his brother's son's fiance's, well, sorry again. It was his nephew's fiance's family's house what had been blown up. Somebody had went to the house with a hand grenade and obviously knocked on the door, pulled the thing, threw it in, and boom. And I'm like, wow. So I saw that, and then I'm like, it's got another brother. Never knew about this other brother. Never knew about him. Didn't have a clue. Nobody spoke of him. My ex-husband never spoke of him. The family never spoke of him. Nobody spoke of him. It was like he never existed. Apparently they had a fallout or something, I don't know. But after that, they made up. So there you go. Reason, like, the party's brother lives in is where the Kurdish live, and it's mostly populated by the Kurdish. And obviously I didn't know about the rift between the Kurds and the Turks. So, and I'm sure his brother is married, to a Kurd. Maybe that's why they fell out, I don't know, I haven't got a clue. But he was one of the eldest brothers. I think it was. No. It was 8 or 9 of them. Were they? Nine of them. Had to go through them all. I'm like, really? Aye, yes. There was 4 sisters and 5 brothers. Sure of it. Yes. 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 Had to think there. 4 sisters and 5 brothers. Plus his mum had a lot of miscarriages as well. So I think she said she had about 5 miscarriages. Could be wrong, could be more. And I remember saying to her when she told us that she had that many miscarriages, that I remember saying to her, they're still in here and they're waiting for you up there. And she gave us the biggest hug and she had tears in her eyes when I said it to her, bless her. She was a lovely woman. His dad was like partly blind. I think the youngest sibling was, I first met him when he came out of the army service. He would have been 23. They're going when they're 21. Is it when they're 21? You know, man, is it 18? When they're going to army service. I'm gonna have to look it up. The 18 when they're going. 21. They don't have to go in. Oh no, look. Thought I remembered another sibling there, but no, it was somebody else. They don't have to go in until after they've done until they've done the education. Like, say for instance, they're going to university. That was to complete the university, and that's what made us think of somebody else. Because my sister-in-law's brother, who again I had never met, my sister-in-law's brother-in-law, her husband's brother, I never met him. And the reason why I never met him is because he was pretty well off. But he was a doctor. And he had never been in the army, and they have finally called him up. But when you got that type of degree, you go at a different, it depends what your rank is. So he wouldn't have been put on the front line. He wouldn't have. He would have been in the medical side of things. But yeah, if you've got like a degree, they put you on different levels, you know. If you haven't got a degree, you're on the front line, basically. End of. No ifs, no buts. No buttercuts. Buttercuts. Buttercups. No ifs, no buts, no buttercups. And even when you join the police force over there, because when you go into the army service, obviously they apply you to a different part of the country, just like in normal armies. But they do that with the police force as well. Every so many years, they put you in a different city. You aren't kept in the same city. My ex-husband's nephew joined the police force. Extremely corrupt. Extremely corrupt. Money talks. What can I say? Got money? You're perfectly fine. You murder somebody, hand the money over to them, and it never gets reported or dealt with. Ooh. Now that's another story time, innit? If you ever want to know about that story time, how I know how the police are corrupt, it's the deal with his family. It is. And I'm not afraid to talk about it. I'm not. But if you want to know about that story time on how I know the police won't deal with a murder within the family, let us know. Let me know, and I shall tell all, for the whole entire world to know. Yes, I will. Since the Turkish police won't listen to us, because I have on numerous occasions emailed them. I have done, but they won't listen. So, there you go. The truth shall be told. Yes, it will. The truth shall be told. What can I say? A lot. A lot. So I won't leave it at that, guys. I won't let you ponder over that one. I won't let you ponder over that one. Thank you. Thank you so much for watching. If you like these type of videos and if you want to hear that story time, click on the next video and I shall tell you all. Click down below and let us know. Do you want to know? I bet you do. Story time, a juicy story time. Bye guys.